So hey everyone, it's me, Mikey, and I'm here to discuss with you the differences in closures. Excuse my hair, I'm busy making wigs for you guys. So I'm on here real quick just to discuss the differences in what you should expect when you are ordering your custom wig and why it's important to understand what type of closures are offered. So here at True Textures, we only offer one size frontal, and that's a 13x6 frontal. I do not have a frontal right now to show you that is not attached to a wig because I'm in the process of making wigs, as I told you guys. So this is a 13x6 frontal, okay? And I'm going to show it to you briefly. Wait a minute, I have some T-pins in here. Bear with me, guys. Okay, it's in the hair. There we go. One is out. I have one more. I don't want to stab myself and be out of commission. Okay, so this is a 13x6 closure wig, okay? And what 13x6 means is the 13 portion is the portion from the front of the ear to the front of the ear. And then the 6 portion would be from the front of your forehead to the crown. And this is what a frontal looks like when it's attached to a wig. Now I'm going to put it on the wig head so you can understand what it is that I mean and the differences. So there are 13x4 frontal frontals. I don't necessarily like 13x4 only because, I mean, I'll use them, but the client has to have a shorter crown area. So if your hair is long, or when you part your hair, you notice that you don't like your part to be short, you prefer a longer part because you have a longer head this way, then you would possibly want a 13x6 closure because it's going to give you more area to part going this way. And what I mean by that is I'm going to show you from the side. So this is another closure that I'm doing. So then your head going this way is longer. And sometimes people prefer their parts to be longer going back or on the side, and they just want to have a deeper part. And if you prefer a deeper part, 13x6 is ideal. Now, you can wear a 13x4, but if you have a longer crown, you may feel like you have a hump in your head. And it's not the stylist, it's your head shape. And your head shape needs a longer part in order to make your head this way appear shorter. So when you're looking at this from the side, you can see what I mean. This is the front of the hairline. A 13x6 goes further back. A 13x4 is going to stop about right here. And that means that you only have up into this portion to part, but you have to part in front of that because you have to have that track in the crown area to cover that back portion. So if you prefer longer parts, a 13x6 is going to be ideal for you. This portion doesn't really matter because most people are not going to be longer than 13 inches across their forehead in the front. But the most important thing is the second number, 13x4 or 13x6. So if I were to take a tape measure, this would measure from here to here 6 inches. If it's 4 inches, as the second number, 13x4, it's going to stop 2 inches in front. So that means that you don't have as much space to part. So I hope that makes sense. The next type that we're going to discuss are closures. So this is the perfect example of a 4x-inch closure, and this is being colored, so please excuse it. It just got toned. But this is a 4x4 closure. So this shows you how far back it goes. It's not that deep, okay? And so in the blonde hair, we do only sell 4x4 closures for now. We are in search of a great vendor for 5x5s. I prefer 5x5s. This is a 5x5. It doesn't look that large in my hand, but if I place this on this mannequin, it's going to cover this mannequin's head, or cover the closure that I already have in place. and I'll show you what I mean. It's going to cover a larger surface. So the numbers basically tell you how much of a surface it covers. And I just like to have more options in terms of styling. You don't want to be, forced to only style your hair a couple of ways, especially when you're ordering something that, costs a little bit of money or what have you. So this is a 5 by 5, and you see it completely covers that blonde hair. So it has more surface to cover. And so in all of the rest of the textures, excluding blonde, all of our closures are 5 by 5. And so you have a further place to part. Now, the difference between closures and frontal is that the frontal covers your whole hairline. You could pull your hair up in a ponytail. You could put braids in it. The whole front of your hair is covered by the frontal. And a closure simply just covers a portion of your forehead. A 5 by 5 will come kind of above the pupil area and go back 5 inches. So I hope that makes sense, guys, and helping you choose which type of lace that you're going to choose. If you're choosing a frontal, it's because you want to have unlimited styling options. And so that 13 by 6, because we sell 13 by 6, will cover from hairline to hairline and 6 inches back. Okay, and you can pull your hair up, pull it back, etc. If you're choosing a closure, you're only going to have a limited space from pupil to pupil and 5 inches back, unless you're choosing a blonde closure, and that would be a 4 by 4. So hope that helps. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Email us at gettruetextureshair@gmail.com and follow us on all of our social media platforms. See you guys later, and looking forward to sending you your custom glueless unit. Have a great day.